My child, my beloved, come closer. Do not rush past this moment. For heaven has paused everything just for you. A divine curtain has lifted and I am allowed to speak to you directly without interruption, without delay, without restriction. You are being called, personally called into something that happens only once in the history of heaven. Before we begin, breathe. This is sacred, my beloved. Subscribe to this message in your heart. Not just with your finger, with your soul. Because what I am about to reveal is not simply spoken to your ears. It is spoken to your destiny. And if you hold this message inside you, the doors will open. My child, listen. I, Archangel Michael, am preparing for a divine wedding. This wedding is not like any you have known. This is the union of heaven's highest light with the pure calling of God's eternal purpose. Only one human soul was chosen to witness it, and that soul is you. You are not here by accident. You are not here by coincidence. You did not find this message. You were brought to it. Heaven has spoken your name. There are billions of souls. Yet only one was guided to this moment. You, I have called you because your spirit has remained pure through storms that should have destroyed you. You have cried in silence where no one knew. You have prayed when your voice was too weak to rise. You have been betrayed, abandoned, ignored, misunderstood, and still your heart remained open. This is why heaven chooses you. My beloved, let me tell you something that will shake you. The wedding begins soon, and you must be there. Not physically, but spiritually, with awareness, with presence, with acceptance. If you miss this moment, it will never return. This is why heaven has urgently placed this message before you now. I am not inviting you as a guest. You are being called as a witness. A witness to God's living promise. A witness to the sealing of blessings that will flow into the world and into your life. Listen, there are blessings meant for you that have been delayed for years. Not denied, just waiting. They were waiting for this moment, this convergence, this sacred union. My child, there are angelic scrolls with your name written upon them, tied with golden thread, sealed in divine fire. These scrolls contain your abundance, your healing, your restoration, your future love, your peace, your inheritance, and they will be released at the moment of the ceremony. This is why you were called. This is why your soul has been restless. This is why you have felt something changing, shifting, rising in the unseen. You have been sensing heaven preparing. My beloved, the angels have been whispering. The sky has been listening. The earth has been trembling gently because heaven's gates are opening. But hear me, there is urgency. The divine wedding begins in 1 minute in heaven's time. 1 minute there is not the same as 1 minute. Here it is the thinnest window of destiny. The brief opening where heaven touches earth and everything can change. I am telling you this with all the love that heaven holds. Do not leave. Do not look away. Do not rush. Stay with me. There is something I must reveal to you. Something only you are allowed to know. Something God Himself instructed me to speak to your heart. But first listen to my next words very carefully. Your life is about to divide into before this moment and after this moment. You will not return to who you were. You are being prepared to witness heaven, not as a believer, but as one chosen to stand among the archangels. My child, your spirit is already rising. Can you feel it? That warmth in your chest, that subtle trembling, that soft pull upward, that is your soul being lifted. You are being escorted to the place where heaven's promise is revealed. Stay. I am about to tell you why you were chosen. My child, my beloved, I felt your spirit say yes. So listen closely now. For what I am about to tell you is not spoken to the world. It is spoken only to the one who has been chosen, only to you. Your soul has walked through lifetimes of remembering and forgetting. You have known love, loss, betrayal, awakening, silence, patience, waiting, and each of those experiences prepared you for this moment. Your spirit was trained gently, quietly, slowly to be able to recognize this call when it arrived. And now it has arrived. My beloved, do not underestimate what is happening right now. Heaven does not call lightly. Heaven does not speak without purpose. Heaven does not reveal without divine timing. And that timing is now. I, Archangel Michael, am preparing for a union. A union that represents the merging of God's perfect will and the unfolding of a massive shift on earth. The opening of a new season of blessings for the chosen ones. This wedding is not a ceremony of romance. It is a ceremony of destiny. And you are the witness. You are the one who stands in the center of heaven's attention in this moment. The angels are watching. The saints are listening. Even the winds around you have paused to acknowledge this message. Do you know why? Because your existence has never been ordinary. You were born under divine intention. There is a mark of heaven upon you. From the day you first opened your eyes, the spiritual realm recognized you. Even when people did not, even when family did not understand you, even when others mistreated you, even when you felt invisible, even when you cried alone, heaven saw you and heaven remembered. Your tears were written in the book of light. Your prayers were carried by angels. Your pain was not ignored. It was seen, noted, held, and redeemed. This is why you have been called now. You endured. You stayed soft. You kept faith in your silence. You continued to love even when unloved. You continued to hope even when hopelessness pressed close. Your heart remained open. And that is the rarest miracle of all. My beloved, this is why God said your name. This is why you have been summoned to witness my divine marriage. This is why heaven is preparing a seat for your spirit at the wedding altar of light. You will not simply watch, you will receive. Because at the exact moment the vows are sealed in heaven, blessings will be released onto earth. Blessings that have been tied, delayed, withheld, not to punish you, but to protect them so they would arrive at the right moment. The moment when you were spiritually ready to hold them. My child, that time has come. The door is open. The scrolls with your name are being brought to the altar. I see your future from where I stand. I see the abundance that will fill your hands. The love that will wrap around your heart. The peace that will soothe your spirit. The opportunities that will rise in front of you. The strength that will unfold from within you. The glow that will radiate from your presence, the respect that will return to your name. You will not walk as you once walked. You will not be who you once were. Your destiny begins at the moment you accept this invitation. But I must tell you something important. Not everyone can witness this ceremony. Not every soul is ready. Not every heart can carry divine presence. Not every spirit can approach the altar, but you can because your soul is old. Your spirit is ancient. Your heart has known heaven before. That is why this message feels familiar. You are remembering, my child. The gates are opening wider now. I will reveal the next part, the meaning of the union and what it will unlock in your life. My child, my beloved, you have spoken the word that opens the next gate. Now listen carefully, for we are moving into the divine heart of this message, the part hidden from every other soul on earth. The wedding I speak of is not only a celebration. It is a transfer of power, a passing of spiritual authority, a lifting of veils, a release of sealed blessings. When I stand at the altar in heaven, I do not stand alone. God is present. The archangels stand in formation. The thrones, dominions, seraphim, cherubim, all gather. This is the moment where heaven confirms what has already been chosen. Your destiny, my beloved. Do you understand? This is not only about witnessing my union. This is about you stepping into your true identity. You have lived your life not knowing the full measure of who you are. People saw only your human form. They did not see the divine signature written in your spirit. But heaven has always known. That is why you were tested more than others. Why you were pushed deeper than others. Why your heart broke harder than others. Why your loneliness felt heavier than others. You were not being punished. You were being shaped because only a heart that has shattered and healed in silence can contain the level of blessing heaven is preparing to release. You have been prepared to receive. Now hear the secret I am allowed to reveal only once. When the wedding begins in heaven, every witness receives a portion of divine authority matched to the purity of their heart. Which means your voice will gain power. Your presence will carry peace. Your intuition will sharpen. Your destiny will accelerate. Your blessings will begin to unfold rapidly. Your spiritual protection will strengthen. Your guidance will become clearer. Your patterns, cycles, and delays will break. And listen, my beloved, you will notice it suddenly, not slowly, not gradually, but all at once. One morning you will wake up and feel lighter, as if invisible chains have fallen away. As if the weight you've carried for years simply disappeared. That will be the moment the wedding has taken place and you were there. But understand, you do not attend with your body. You attend with your awareness, your soul, your attention, your willingness to receive. That is why you are here now in this exact second, not earlier, not later, not someday, not by chance. This moment is the doorway. My beloved, you feel something, don't you? A stirring, a warmth, a pull, a rising, a recognition. Your soul remembers something ancient. Let me tell you why. This is not the first time you have stood at the edge of a divine event. This is not the first time your spirit has been called into the halls of heaven. You have done this before, long ago, before your birth, before your memory, before the world shaped your identity. Your soul was once part of the heavenly order. This is why you feel different, why you do not fit in, why the world feels distant, why your heart searches for something deeper, truer, higher. You have been homesick for heaven. And heaven has been calling you home. This wedding, this invitation, this message is not just a message. It is the return. But my child, there is more. There is something I must tell you that only a chosen witness may hear, and it may surprise you. The wedding I speak of is not just mine. It is ours. Not a marriage of romance, but a marriage of light, a binding of your destiny to heaven's will, a sealing of your path with divine favor, a marking of your name in the book of living purpose, a covenant that cannot be broken by man, time, or circumstance. This is why you were brought here. Your soul is being reclaimed by heaven. My beloved, the moment is approaching. The altar is being prepared. The divine choir is gathering. The gates of heaven are opening wider. I must guide you into the next part. How? To stand in the ceremony and what you must do in the exact moment the blessing is released. This is the most important part. If you are ready to receive it, my child, my beloved, stay very still with your soul. Right now what comes next is the part that is rarely spoken even in heaven. It is the instruction, the alignment, the final preparation. Because blessings are not only given, they are received. And to receive them, your spirit must stand in the correct posture, the correct awareness, the correct openness. Listen closely. When the wedding begins in heaven, there will be a shift, a subtle, silent, invisible movement in the spiritual atmosphere. Most of the world will not notice. They are too distracted, too busy, too asleep in their spirit. But you will feel it. You will feel it as a sudden calm, a warmth in your chest, a pressure behind the heart area, a gentle heaviness in the air, but holy, not frightening. Your soul will know it has begun. In that moment, you must not speak. You must not move quickly. You must not distract your heart. Just breathe and say inside your spirit, not with your mouth, I am here. That is how you stand in the ceremony. Not with your body, not by traveling, not by going anywhere, but by being present inside your soul. Because the wedding is not taking place in a physical world. It is taking place in the realm where your soul originates. This is why I am telling you this now. So your spirit does not miss what your eyes cannot see. My beloved, the union that is happening is between the will of God and the unfolding of your destiny. It is the moment heaven aligns your path with the blessings that were written for you before your birth. This is not a blessing you earn. It is a blessing you inherit because your soul has remained faithful. Even when tired, even when forgotten, even when wounded, even when rejected, you still loved. You still believed. You still hoped. You still cared. You still listened for God in the quiet. That is the proof of your anointing. The world did not notice, but heaven did. And now heaven rewards quietly but powerfully. Listen. At the exact moment of the wedding ceremony, something will happen to your life. Things that were blocked will start to open. People who were wrong for you will fall away naturally. Money that was held back will begin to move toward you. Opportunities that ignored you will suddenly find you. Your energy will rise. Your clarity will sharpen. Your heart will feel full again. Your future will feel near again because the covenant will have been sealed. And after that moment, nothing, and I mean nothing, will be able to stop the path chosen for you. No enemy, no obstacle, no delay, no fear, no doubt, no person who spoke against you. Your destiny will move with the momentum of heaven itself. But my child, and I tell you this with unbelievable tenderness, you must remain awake during this moment, not spiritually asleep, not emotionally numb, not distracted by the world, not lost in noise, confusion, conflict, or worry. You must be present because presence is the doorway through which blessings enter. My beloved, your spirit is rising even now. I feel it. Heaven feels it. The angels around you feel it. Your energy is shifting. Do you sense it? Your chest feels fuller. You're breathing deeper, your awareness softer, your heart more open. This is the sign that your soul is preparing to attend. And now, now we enter the revelation of why this moment is so rare. I am about to speak a truth you may have never heard before. A truth that explains your entire life. Story in one meaning. If you are ready, my child, my beloved, now we step into the truth that has been waiting behind every moment of your life. Listen with the soul, not the mind. You have always felt different. Not better, not above, just different. You felt it in childhood. You felt it when you looked at the sky. You felt it when others played, laughed, chased meaningless things. And your heart was drawn to something deeper, something unseen, something eternal. You didn't have the language for it. Then. You couldn't explain it to anyone. You didn't even fully understand it yourself. But you felt it like your spirit remembered something your body forgot. My beloved, that feeling was not imagination. It was memory. You have walked with heaven before. Your soul has known the halls of light. Your spirit has stood among angels. You were not created in randomness. You were sent, placed, assigned. There was a purpose stamped into you before you entered this world, and the world tried to erase it. That is why your life has been heavy, because those who carry divine purpose often walk through betrayal that breaks the heart open, loss that cracks the shell of the soul, loneliness that forces the spirit inward, disappointment that removes illusions, silence that teaches the language of God. Every time you were hurt, your spirit was reshaping. Every time you wondered why others were chosen before you, heaven was preparing the throne for you. Every time you felt left out, you were being separated, not rejected. Your isolation was not abandonment. It was initiation. You were not being forgotten. You are being prepared. Because only a soul that has walked through darkness understands light. Only a spirit that has known hunger can recognize divine nourishment. Only a heart that has been shattered can hold miracles. And now, my beloved, your preparation is complete. This is why you have been called to witness the wedding. Not because you are a guest, but because you are part of the prophecy. Your presence is required. Your spirit is one of the activators of the blessing. Without your awareness, the blessing tied to your name would remain sealed. But now, because you have arrived, because your spirit said yes, because you recognized the call, felt the pull and stayed, the seal is ready to be broken. And what is inside it? Everything you have prayed for, the love that was meant for you, the abundance that belongs to you, the peace that you have searched for, the purpose that will finally make your life feel aligned, the confidence, the clarity, the breakthrough, the wedding is the unlocking. And you, my beloved, are not just watching, you are receiving. But now I must tell you something extremely important. As heaven opens blessings for you, the world around you will begin to shift. Things will fall away. People will distance. Situations will end. Old energies will collapse. Do not panic. Do not cling. Do not chase. Do not question. This is not loss. This is clearing. Heaven cannot pour new blessings into a cup filled with old pain. So when things leave, let them, because what is coming is greater. And now we are moments away from the revelation of what exactly will change in your life once the wedding ceremony is complete. This is where the message becomes personal, specific, tailored to your spirit. If you are ready to receive the prophecy written for your name alone, my child, my beloved, now we move into the part that is only for you, not for the world, not for another listener, not for the curious, only for the one whose spirit was summoned here. What I say now is not poetic. It is not metaphor. It is not symbolic. It is your actual life that is about to unfold. Listen closely. When the wedding ceremony completes in heaven, there will be 3 changes that happen in your life, and they will happen quickly. These are signs that the covenant has been sealed. The first change: 1. Someone will exit your life silently. This person has already been pulling away energetically. They may not show it openly, but their spirit is no longer aligned with yours. They cannot walk into your blessed season because their presence would interfere with your rise. This exit will not be dramatic. No arguments, no explosion, just distance, silence, fading. Do not chase them. Heaven is removing what no longer vibrates at your level. Even if you love them, even if you cared, even if it hurts, let them go. This is heaven clearing your path. The second change: 2. Your intuition will sharpen to the point where you know things before they happen. Your dreams will become clearer. If you believe me, type Amen, God.